Hey guys, Lunar here. Welcome back to our build at the Starlight Drive In, and we're building ourselves an arena in preparation for the Workshop DLC. And we're going to get some cool builds and new stuff that we can build and fight in our arena over there. As you guys can see, I've done quite a bit of building since yesterday's episode. And also this here, you can ignore this. This was just part of the roof that you saw in the previous video. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys around like normal, and I will explain everything that has been done. This is what we got done in the previous episode. We were just kind of working out where we were going to build our stairs and what they would look like. I haven't done anything on there. What I've done on this part though, as you might be able to tell, I have replaced all of the walls here with just these iron ones. And the reason I did that is just because the iron ones actually attach onto these shack roofs, okay? And they've got a piece of flooring on top of them as well. And they actually attached, and that way I could get a perfect square. I'm going to get out a ladder so we can actually go up. Let me get out a ladder. That will do. Right, and there somewhere. That will do. So this is what it looks like from the top, okay? And we're going to have all of our seating coming out in all four directions, going up the way like that, and up the way like that. And you should be able to see directly into this pit. And we don't know exactly how big all of the new stuff's going to be. We might have to change this up a little bit. We'll obviously be replacing all of the walls, so it's not finished yet. If we go around this way, what I did was originally this was just like a little square, and that attached onto the top of there. But I actually put it down the back because I couldn't get this to attach onto the top of here. It was just really awkward. I mean, I could have spent a long time doing it, but it looks just as good here. In fact, it probably looks a bit better. And then we can go up here. There is a staircase on the other side, the one that goes across the way and back down. So you can go up either side, but I like this one the best. And we're going to go all the way to the top. And when you're here, this is the viewing platform for, it's kind of like a sky view of the arena. Okay, so you get some really good views up here. We will have to block this off because it is very dangerous. I have fell off a couple of times and broken my legs. But that's what all of this has changed since the last episode. I built this here. I added in these walls just to make it look a bit better, you know. I didn't want to have them open. But I don't think I've done anything else. In fact, I can't think of one thing. Let me go back down. I decided originally I had foundation underneath the arena, but I needed some space, and also it was needing some more lighting, and I hollowed it out. So if we go around this way now, you can see that underneath, you now have a little area. And I like this because we're trying to make this build a bit more realistic than I normally go. Normally I'm just going to build things, but we're going to try use our imagination a bit more, and we need an area where we can keep people and creatures, you know. We need to have like storage areas for people, and if you think of like a Roman Colosseum, you know, just before they go out to fight, you need an area for them to go in, and it will be something like here. And we'll block this. We'll have like cages and stuff in here if we can fit them in. And then we'll have this entrance here that will lead to kind of a door that will be here. And then that's kind of the entrance for human people who fight anyway. Because obviously the creatures will have like those teleport things that we saw in the DLC video. But in this video one, guys, I am going to... There's not a lot that I can actually do. Because until we get some new stuff, you know, I don't really want to go too far ahead. But I did want to show you guys all the new things that I had built. And I'm going to continue on this part here, going down over there. And I'm pretty sure that is it for the actual main structure. Then we have to think of what we're going to do for the rest of this part. I think we might have to put on some of the chairs to begin with, and then see what it looks like, because I don't want to build anything here unless, you know, there's like a decent amount of space. But we'll see. So anyway, guys, I am going to go and start building on there. Okay guys, so we are here up the top. I'm just going to continue building on right here, just exactly the same as over there. So I just want to thank you guys for all of the support for the Fallout videos recently. I have been trying a lot harder to get as much as I can out. Obviously I do work full time and it's very, very difficult. But I try my hardest to get videos out. Before I was just working on the settlement guide and just showcasing any kind of builds that I had. But I'm not really doing it that way. I want you guys to see a lot more of what I actually do when I'm building. And a bit more of an explanation as we go. I can't get this to go in. Oh, I don't remember. We go here, works up better. I don't know if you guys know, but the best way to get things to go straight is if you use these shack stairwells, okay? And basically, they will keep all of this in perfect line, and it will also make it the exact height you need it to be. So when I get all the way down to the bottom, this is going to fit in perfectly, as you will see in a few seconds. You just have to try to get these to go in though, and get them to go in without falling off. And where is the stairs? Right there, and then we need, I always keep going. I'm going to run out of wood really soon, and I'm kind of freaking out about it. Because if I don't have wood, then I can't rebuild anything. And what I'm going to do is I'm also, for an upcoming video, I'm going to be making kind of like a guide on what I'm doing to get materials and money and all that kind of stuff. Because I don't have any glitches to do for getting materials. And people said you can restart, you can close your game and you can get rid of all the updates and stuff and you can do glitches that way. But that only works if you've got a physical copy of the game, which I don't. So I could go out and buy a physical copy, I guess. I could probably get one for quite cheap. But on the other hand, I suppose it will be quite fun setting up settlements. But if the materials get too low and I just can't build anything for videos, then I will have to go out and get a physical copy and it'll be glitches for materials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a guide on kind of the best way to set up all of your settlers. So there's kind of a good mix of happiness and also a good amount of caps that you get so you can buy shipments. Alright guys, you see that fit in perfectly. And let me fill back in this floor like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill... I probably shouldn't have got rid of those stairs. Oh, actually, yeah, I needed the space. I'm going to build a little staircase here so I can get up. Like that. Just so I can reach all the floors. And we will start with some walls. Again, you can suggest if you think I need to replace these a bit more so they're a bit more wastelandish. These are very, very neat. You know, there's no broken walls or anything, but I guess it's up to you guys. I'm going to fill them in like this anyway just now. So I've got just this regular wall here. Okay, just regular wall. I don't know why it's not going to fit in there, but... Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong here. That's not supposed to attach onto there, is it? Am I supposed to put in floor for this one? And then put that on the floor? Yeah. Okay, so I did that wrong. So I put in that there. I have to put in that there. And then this should attach underneath onto here. And we'll get out. It doesn't snap on, but it does work out. So we'll get rid of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the walls. Let me just fill back in this piece of floor. I will have to fill in this settlement with just... I want it to go in there. I'll fix it later. I want this settlement to be still a functioning settlement. And so I'll have to buy, or get rather, not buy. I'll have to get all of the kind of regular stuff that we need for builds. There we go. That still looks okay. I think I just used this wall for the next part, just the small wall. So I need houses here, you know, I need marketplaces here, I need crops here for people to eat. I'm going to have a couple of scavenging stations where people can work. And obviously I will need people to work on the fence, just everything that we have here. Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think this looks okay? You can let me know down below in the comments if you think I should change this up, you know, make it a bit more rough looking rather than how neat I have it just now. What I have to do now is I have to put in some kind of fence here because it's a bit dangerous. Obviously, you don't want to fall in while you're viewing, you know, you just want to see down. I had a big problem when I was trying to build here, that I had so many provisioners coming here. And so what I had to do was I had to go around all the settlements and just have provisioners going to just settlement to settlement, rather than before I was making this kind of a place where all the provisioners came, you know, it was like a provisioner camp, like a big marketplace. And so because you can't really get rid of provisioners, all you can do is you can reassign them. Like, you can give them a new job. And that would take a long time because I don't want them to be all given jobs in this settlement. I want them to be in their original settlements. Especially Sanctuary, because I've got extra people there, more than I can actually get, because there was like a bug or a glitch or something at one point. So all those people have work and I don't want to get rid of any settlers. And the second thing, if you even reassign people, then they still have the provision in their name, which isn't really a big deal, but it kind of annoys me, and I guess it kind of annoys other people that I've seen. So I didn't really want that. So what I did was I waited for the provisioners to show up, and there's a bus just outside the entrance to this place. And as soon as they turn around the corner, I'd shoot them. Because you can actually kill provisioners and the settlers won't attack you. Well, obviously you should probably save your game first just in case, but yeah. So you can kill the provisioners, and I gave everyone else, all the new settlements, a brand new provisioner. And it was it took a very long time, but it was definitely worth it. Nothing more can be built. Well, anyway, guys, I think that has been a long enough episode. I want your guys' feedback on things that have been built and things that will be built in the future. I don't think we're going to be here in the next episode, because I want to leave it until after the actual Workshop DLC comes out. So it will be kind of the day after, or the same day as the Workshop DLC comes out, that will be the next episode for here. And we'll continue on building our arena, but I will build off camera because I want to get the stadium seating, or the arena seating, started, just in case it doesn't work out and I have to do something else. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe, but most importantly, share the video on social media. As always, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in my next episode. Bye, guys.